Hmm. I I will be starting each and every team starting alphabetical order, starting with Arizona all the way down to Washington. We'll be starting in a minute or so. Key notables right now. Teams I will not be ranking very high or predicting very high is probably Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets, because they're still underperforming and got nothing for me to hope for. So, yeah, that's that. Alright, let us start. Arizona. Lose against the Chargers. Lose against the Seahawks. And lose. Week 4, this is a toss-up. You get the Giants, who's got a pretty good team, a decent, and win. But then, the Lions smoke them in Week 5, Rams smoke them in Week 6, Broncos, Week 7, I believe that Cardinals win this game, but lose the next 5 games in a row. I think they'll win against the Jets, but lose against the Raiders. And the Saints will win, and the 49ers will win. That is Arizona, guys. Alright. My next team I'll be predicting is apparently the LA Rams. Perfect. The LA Rams. I have wrong with the Rams is that they have a quarterback that's getting pretty old and has been in the league for over 10 years. So I believe that the Rams win in Week 1 and Week 2, Week 3, lose in Week 4 against the Eagles, win in Week 5, win in Week 8, win in Week 9 and 10, lose against the Packers, win against the Chiefs. I think, actually I'm going to change this. They split against the Niners, and they split against the Seahawks. And they top the remaining wins between the Bucs and Cowboys. That's what I think will happen there. You tell me if you have anything different. Now, the 49ers. 49ers is a very interesting team. They capped off the season with a bunch of injuries. So, yeah, that's what I think about that. I think the 49ers start the season off 3-0. They lose against the Bronx and the Seahawks in Week 4 and 5. Starting 4-3, I guess. Beat the Commanders. Beat the Falcons. Lose against the Raiders. This is a very biased pick. Could go either way. But I think Fernando Mendoza and Ashton Jeanty are good enough to carry by this time. Because they win against the Cowboys. They do not beat the Vikings. They do not beat the Giants. They lose. They win somehow. And then they lose. I think they go 9-8. Sleeper, maybe. But it's the 49ers. They're not very good. And they need to get better. They need to add some more players on the offense and defense. 9-8. Let's start Seahawks. I think the Super Bowl rematch will probably go just as well as the Super Bowl did. And yeah, Cardinals lose. Commanders lose. Chargers lose. And 49ers. I think the Bronx got them there. The Chiefs got them there. They win there. Win. And between the Panthers, I think Sam Darnold will choke. L. Okay. I guess I gotta go Bronx. The Bronx will lose in Week 1. win in week 2, win here, but they split against the Chiefs, beat the Raiders, beat the Steelers, beat this team, they beat this team, they lose, and then they also lose again, but they end the season off 13-4. That's 3 13-4 teams I've had. Weird. Okay, Eagles. Their receiver A.J. Brown to the Patriots. Took me a while to think of that. So yeah, I think win, lose, just like last year. Lose, win. I think they split the Cowboys, so we're going to go like this. I think they win here, win here. No, win this game, lose this game, and win this game. And, no, win. 11-6. That's an average Eagles record for the past few years. Look it up. They beat the Colts, beat the Dolphins. I think they start the season, but as soon as that bye week ends, choking around this point. Just average based on the past few years. I think that, this, boom. I'm good with 11-6 for the Chiefs. We're going to go back, and we're going to go, oh geez, I have the Chargers at 3-5 right now. Okay, I think they win, get a lucky win, just a lucky one, an L there, a win here, a win. I'm liking 9 right now, number 9. I think they win here. I think they finished 11-6 again. What do you guys think? 2. The Bills pull this one off because it's week 1. They counter that with 3 wins, and then they lose again. But I think they split the Jags. They beat this team, win, lose, win. Wait, boom. 11-6. There's no way that this is an easy schedule. I mean, it's not very hard to be good. So I'm not going to rank them as high as they were last year. Speaking of which, week 1. That's going to look like a slaughterhouse. Win. I think this one, the Ravens. Sleeper pick. No, I think the Titans could beat this game. I think they split them like that. They beat the Giants. Beat this team. I think they end off like that. I think they win, and then they lose. It's the Bears. Caleb Williams is pretty good. Okay. Next, I hate to predict the Bills. A little mid, but I can see him being a good receiver on the Bills. So, I think they lose against the Lions. Win. They do win a lot of games. I think soon, probably, because the Vikings are just my team. And I'm not going to be biased. I will be 100% accurate of what I believe. I think they'll split the Patriots. The DJ Moore revenge game, week 15. I will live stream one of my... Anyways, I think that'll go like that. Win. I think 12-5 is a perfect record. Let's be fair. Alright, who do I want to predict next? How about the... Start the season 2-2. Take a few wins. Lose against some good teams. Win. This one is a win because I can trust them. I think they lose against the Vikings. Win. Take it or leave it. It's 12-5. That seems like what they would do. Now, nice. How about let's do this differently? I think they beat the Colts. Beat the Lions twice again, because it's just fun to do that. Beat the Lions twice again, because it's just fun to do that. They split the Lions. Beat the Falcons. I can't have them lose too many games, though. How about they do that? They beat the Jets. They lose the Colts. Whoops. Lose the Colts. Beat this team. I don't want too many How about they lose the Patriots win? No, then they'll go that. That is a lot. How about they lose against the Falcons? 12-5. I do not want to push the Vikings' expectations, but they're really Vikings go win. But let's just start on a few wins. The Jets can pull off the lucky win. Whoops. There we go. I think the Bears win there, but they split the Packers. I think they split the Lions like this. And split the Vikings. Win there. Actually, no, we'll give the Bucks a chance. They don't have Mike Evans, but I think they'll win there. They win this game, 10-7. Save, deal with it. Who's my next target? Boom, boom, boom. Start off undefeated. Split the Packers, because that's just normal. Boom. I think the Lions will be good at this point, so I think they go like this. No, I want this. No, I want they lose here, win here, lose there, win here. End the season 12-5. They do what the Vikings did in the Lions. They'll struggle at the end of the year because they know they're going to make it to the playoffs. But I think they'll struggle. Tied last year against the Cowboys. And look at week 6. Tied. This is a tied game right here. Cowboys-Packers is tied. That makes sense. Alright. They start the season off 4-1. They tie there. Win, 11-5. And 1. That makes sense. Alright. Who do I want to do next? How about this one's an interesting one. Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, T. Higgins. I think they start the season off 4-0. 4-1. They lose here. And again, they win this game. Lose this game. Win this game. Win. Here's the choking spree. They win here and then they 9-8. Kaboom. That works. Alright, next game. How about Baltimore? I notice I have 0 comments. Come on, comment on the video. I know you're watching. How about a win there for Lamar? A win there. A win here. A win here. A lose here. A win here. When will Lamar choke? Probably here. I think they split this team. Can I see him go 12-5? 100%. Look at the Browns. I made them lose that game. But just think about it. It's the Browns. I can't say it with a straight face. I'm sorry. But it's the Browns. They suck. Falcons. Interesting team. I think this will happen. No, I think the Saints will win this game. Actually, both games. They split. Actually, we have to do the NFC South tradition. They win one game, they lose another game. It's the NFC South tradition. They literally split all their games. That's how this stupidity works. It's how the NFC South is run. They split all games. So, next team. Let's make sure that happens again. They win, lose. Win. Where's my last game? What game am I missing? Boom. 8-9. That's how I think they'll go. Because they lost Mike Evans. Saints, I like this team too much. This team is giving me goosebumps. I like this team. This team is amazing, and I think it'll go amazing. But I also think this team is going to struggle. So I'm going to say 9-8. Still learning, and they're still building. And I think that's perfect. How about the Panthers? I've done every other team. I've split them. How about they win these 2 games just to be nice? Because the Panthers just suck. Because now they have a first place schedule. Alright. Do I have any other teams left even? I have the Colts. Now the Colts I think will win a few games. Stop it. They'll win quite a few games. But those will lose. And they'll win. And they'll lose. And they'll win. I think 8-9 is a perfect record. They're not going to do what they did. They'll do that again. I'm not that mean. Alright. How about the Browns? How about a win there, just to be nice. A win there, a lose here, a win, a win. Yeah, I like that. A win. No, something's wrong here. I do not see the Browns winning many games. Not 7. No. They're forbidden to win that many games. Let's just end the season off like that. 6-11. That's what I think the Raiders will go. They need more time with Fernando Mendoza before they get better. Who haven't I done? I think the Giants will split. The Giants will win. They'll lose. And they'll go 4-12. 5-12. They don't have the good team yet. Now I have to be nice. I'm just going to let them win every last game. Nope, not this game. Just keep that one tied. What can I do to make this team better? How about that? Let's just change that. Oh, I don't think I saved it. The Titans. L, win, L. Perfect. I like that. Boom, boom. I like that. That makes me feel good. And I haven't done the Dolphins. That's the team I missed. I have nothing. And Devon A. Jane. They have the Browns from that one year. But yeah, what's this? No, I don't like it. Bill. Stop turning. Okay, the one seed would be the Bronx. It would be, I don't like this pen that I'm using, but I don't care. Oh, I definitely don't like it. That thing has no ink in it. No ink. We gotta find a pencil that has something to write with. That will work. A retarded pencil. How about this? We have the Broncos, number 1 seed in the AFC. They get a bye week. So, what it looks like is the 2 seed, which is the Bills. The 3 seed will be the Ravens. The 4 seed will be the Texans. Now, the 5th seed is going to be the Patriots. Look a rematch. You'll see it here in a minute. 6th seed will be probably the Jags. And the 7th seed will be the Chiefs. I know, a Chief playoff berth. Calm down. It's not that big a deal. I know you don't want them here, but they're here. Deal with it. That's that side of the playoffs. The other side, I'll turn the page here just to do NFC, will look like this. We get the 1 seed. What the flip is this NFC South? Anyways, the 1 seed. I have the Rams going number 1, because they're the Rams. They're just the team of the year. And then the 2 seed being the Lions. And somehow, someway, the Falcons made it at the helm, which I do not believe that will happen. But, let's just see. Let's just see how the playoffs would go. I think the 5th seed will be the Vikings again. Nope, not the Vikings. The Seahawks. Did I get this right? Is there any? I have another 11-6. But I had the Chiefs going number 7, so it doesn't matter. Chargers missed the playoff.